Hello, welcome to your video on factoring by grouping. You'll be able to factor higher degree polynomials by grouping, which is a special strategy that you will learn right now. How do I factor a cubic polynomial? These are different because it's a higher level. Normally we're just dealing with squared, but this now is cubed. So what you're going to do is you're going to kind of chunk it just like you've done in the past as a strategy, and then you're going to factor out the greatest common factor. So here's my first chunk, and I'm going to factor out what I can. In this case, I can factor out a 3n squared. And then I can have an n minus 4 left over from that. Then I'm going to chunk this next section, and I will factor out a 2, which will leave me with n minus 4. That means the answer to this is 3n squared plus 2, taking that from there, and then n minus 4. That's your final answer. You do want to check your work, though, by distributing FOIL method or box method. It doesn't really matter, but you do want to make sure you're doing it right, as it is very easy to make mistakes. So 3n squared 2 and n minus 4. This is 3n to the third power. This is negative 12n squared. This is 2n. And this is negative 8. And I can see very clearly there that I did it right. How do I factor polynomials? You've already learned some ways, but as you can see, this problem is a little bit different because we're dealing with higher level polynomials. And so that's what we're going to focus on right now, is how to solve these. You'll actually kind of go through the same process. You'll want to factor out what you can. And in this case, you'll actually factor out right away. You can factor out a 4q from all of this. And then you would be left with q squared minus 2q squared. Oops, sorry, q to the third should be the first one. Minus 2q squared plus 3q minus 6 for an answer. And now we're at when you have a cubed polynomial, so what we just saw, we're going to go into that mode now. So you're going to chunk it and find your common factor. You'll kind of ignore that 4q off to the side just for a little while, like you have done in the past. And this will factor out a q squared, which means I'm left with q minus 2, sorry. And then you'll want to factor out again. From this one, we'll factor out a 3, and we will have q minus 2, which means my final answer then is going to take that 4q from way up here, and then I will have my q squared plus 3 and q minus 2. And that is the entire answer. Very long answer, but that is what it is. And then again, you'll want to check to make sure you did it right by checking your work. Your turn. You have 2 questions to factor. Use what you know and solve these, and then check in and when you're done for the answers. Right, here are your answers. If you didn't get them, you need to go back and fix your mistakes so that you do. If you have any questions, make sure you ask me. This is the end of your video. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.